Lake to Lake, a show about our beautiful city of Bellevue. I'm Robin Steele. This month we bring you Business in Bellevue, the grand opening of the new REI store, special recognition for the arts, tips to help if you're ever stopped by police, a celebration for a new global partnership for innovation, and information about 2 measures on the November ballot. First, those of us lucky enough to call Bellevue home know that our city is a great place to live. We recently spoke with some business owners who shared why Bellevue is also a terrific place to operate a business.
I choose to live here because of the business opportunities, the location to our primary and external markets, the people, the culture, the diversity, the direction the city's heading.
As a software company, many people ask us, why are you not in Silicon Valley? Why are you not based in New York? But we found actually that there's much more reality and much less noise here in Bellevue than there is in the Silicon Valley force field or on the East Coast. Bellevue really offers so many things that many people don't know about. I mean, it's physically a beautiful place. There are a great amount of cultural activities. There are great schools for kids. And there's just a milieu of innovation that we believe really sort of adds value to our company.
Travel and expense management is the cornerstone of our company. It's where we really started. It's where we started to have a lot of success. And I think that that's our inroads to many companies. I think naturally when you're at a company that focuses so much on innovation, those people that do it all day long naturally go out and appreciate a city that also focuses on innovation. A lot of the reason that we've been able to find those people is because of the city we work in. The employees want to be here. Concur picked downtown Bellevue for a specific reason. We wanted to be where the mass transit came into, which is across the street from the transit center where we are today. But we just felt like being in the center helped us attract the best talent we could.
People know that if they have a great idea or a great concept for a product, this is where they can come and possibly find one of those angel investors or venture capitalists. With craft beer, since it's a living product, it really is important to get it to market as soon as possible. It's great that we are located so close to the port. It's literally 8 to 12 minutes away.
At Brazen Sotheby's International Realty, we have about 36 brokers. We have agents that speak 14 different languages in our office, and so we're able to really kind of help that new culture that's coming in to find the right place for them to be. I think the city is incredibly supportive. You know, they're really receptive to us, like if we have a parking issue or if we want to close something down or if we want to create an event. We wanted new signage. They worked with us on that. They're very proactive, which I, as a business owner, appreciate incredibly because they really do listen.
I think that Bellevue's done a great job for Concur. We got a lot of support from the city of Bellevue in general to move our offices here. So I think that over the 3 years that we've been here, we felt loved. And I think that's important when you're a growing company in a city like Bellevue.
To be able to just kind of go skiing after work and just 30 minutes away to, go up to the mountains and go skiing, or to be able to get off work and go to the dock and jump in a little ski boat and go to a restaurant at night, for dinner with your family. I feel like I'm on vacation every day, and yet this is where I live.
I think the strength in Bellevue is the diversity and the different tech companies that are hiring people from all over the world to come here. Make it feel really comfortable for me to do business here, and it adds so much to the kind of the cultural and social texture of the East Side that I think we're really at the beginning of Bellevue becoming a real world-class city all unto itself.
One of our area's most popular businesses just opened in Bellevue. Mayor John Stokes was on hand to celebrate the REI Co-op's new 40,000 square foot store on 116th Avenue Northeast and Northeast 4th Street. We were there to capture the excitement.
We're really excited to open our business in Bellevue here because Bellevue is such a vibrant community and we have so many members in this area already. So this will be a really special store for us. We're trying a lot of new things with our fixturing and how we tell stories in this location. So we're really excited about bringing the outdoors in and really helping people find new and interesting and fun, safe ways to connect in the outdoors.
Local residents know that the city of Bellevue has long supported the arts, and now there's national recognition of this. The city's arts manager, Joshua Heim, explains.
Bellevue received the U.S. News & World Report online roundup for 10 most underrated cities for arts lovers. A lot of people don't know this, but Bellevue has a really long history with supporting the arts in our community. We have one of the largest and long-standing arts fairs in the country, and that's the Bellevue Arts Fair. We also have a really robust public art program here in the city. And in fact, this year we have our 13th annual Bellwether Sculpture Exhibition.
In this particular exhibition, what's really wonderful about it is being a part of an international group of artists that were chosen for this exhibition. It's nice to have the work in a public space as opposed to just in a gallery.
So we have all these really great things that make Bellevue a bona fide arts town, but I think what's really exciting is about the future. So for instance, we have an ongoing project on trying to build the city's first performing arts center. That'll be called the Tadauchi Center. It'll be a 2,000-seat proscenium theater, and it'll welcome performances by artists from around the world. So I'm really excited about the future of arts in Bellevue. This city and this community is really envisioning art integrated into their daily lives.
Many of us have been there. You're driving along and you hear a police siren right behind you. Well, today, Bellevue Police Officer Seth Tyler provides some helpful tips to help us understand what to do and what not to do if you're ever stopped by Bellevue Police.
You're probably wondering why we're making this video on what to do while you're stopped by the police. Well, the number one reason for this is safety. Not only your safety, but also the safety of the officer. Stopping a car is one of the most dangerous things police officers do, and by following these simple tips, you're going to make that experience a less stressful one, not just for you, but also for the officer.
It's important to note that laws do vary between jurisdictions, so today we're specifically talking about Bellevue, Washington. Also, this video is not intended to be legal advice. First, let's talk about how to avoid being stopped by the police in the first place. The most common reason for police contact in Bellevue is for traffic infractions. When you're driving, pay attention to the speed limit. In some school zones, the speed limit is 20 miles per hour when yellow lights are flashing. Slow down and watch for kids. Red means stop. Serious crashes occur every year in Bellevue because the driver failed to stop for a red light. When you're approaching a red light, come to a complete stop behind the crosswalk. If making a right turn on a red light, you must come to a complete stop before you turn. Police officers in Bellevue make thousands of contacts each year. The majority of these contacts are routine traffic stops, most lasting just a few minutes. If you see an emergency vehicle behind you with its lights flashing or the siren on, stay calm. The officer may step out in front of your vehicle and motion you to pull over. This is a common method of conducting a traffic stop in Bellevue. Immediately and safely pull your car over to the right shoulder of the road. The officer may direct you to pull off the road with their loudspeaker. Stay seated in your vehicle with your hands on your steering wheel. Do not get out of your car unless directed by the officer. Roll down your windows so the officer can see you and see into your vehicle.
Hello, ma'am. The reason I stopped you is because you're speeding. Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
If it's dark out, turn on the interior lights of your car. The stop will be expedited if you have the following required documents with you at all times while you're driving: your current driver's license, an unexpired signed vehicle registration, and current proof of insurance. Don't argue with the officer. You may feel like you didn't do anything wrong. The side of the road is not the place for a debate or argument with the officer. If you're issued a ticket or arrested, you will have an opportunity to contest the matter in court. Remember, you have rights and responsibilities when you're stopped by the police. You have the right not to say anything to the officer. However, if you're driving while you're stopped, you must provide your name, date of birth, and driver's license. You have the right to film police activity, provided you are not interfering with a police officer. You have the right to an attorney if you are arrested. You have the right to make a local phone call if you're arrested. You also have responsibilities. If you are stopped or contacted by the police, stay calm and be polite. The side of the road is not the time to argue your case or fight. Do not resist arrest or fight with the officer. This may result in the officer using force in order to take you into custody and may also result in serious criminal charges. Do not lie or give false documents to the officer. Do file a complaint if you feel you have been treated unfairly or if the officer was rude or unprofessional. Bellevue Police Department policy is to treat all individuals with respect and courtesy, regardless of their race, ethnicity, national origin, gender, or sexual orientation. If you feel you've been treated unfairly by a Bellevue police officer, call 425-577-5656 and ask to speak with a supervisor. Or you may file a complaint online by going to bellevuewa.gov or send an email to bellevuepd@bellevuewa.gov.
Our city recently celebrated a groundbreaking for GIX, a new global partnership between the University of Washington, Tsinghua University, and Microsoft that will further elevate our region as a center of innovation. To being located in the Bellevue Spring District, the exchange will feature design studios, classrooms, and collaboration space. This will be the first time a Chinese research university establishes a physical presence in the United States.
GIX adds a new dimension to Bellevue and the region's development, and this is a regional piece. We're proud of it being here in Bellevue. One of the things that Bellevue has done, and its goal is to position itself as a global innovation and technology center, and this goes back to planning years ago. Nothing like this just happens overnight, as you know.
And we know that because GIX is putting innovation big time into the Spring District in Bellevue, I can say this unequivocally. The most exciting place in innovation in the state of Washington today is right here in Bellevue, Washington. Congratulations to this great effort.
The new facility is scheduled to open in time for the 2017-2018 school year. For more information, visit their website at gix.uw.edu/. On November 8th, Bellevue voters will make their voices heard on two important ballot measures. Proposition 1 is a levy for fire facilities. It would raise $120 million over 20 years to build a new downtown fire station and upgrade existing stations. Proposition 2 is a levy for neighborhood safety, connectivity, and congestion relief. It would generate $140 million over 20 years for transportation improvements such as reducing neighborhood congestion, new sidewalks and bike lanes, safety projects, and enhanced maintenance. For more information, check the City of Bellevue homepage at bellevuewa.gov. Next, here are some fun upcoming events. October 14th through the 29th, enjoy some great family events with Spook Fest at the South Bellevue Community Center. Activities include a carnival, pumpkin race, dessert theater, haunted miniature golf, and even a zip scare night ride on the Bellevue Zip Tour. For more information and to register, call 425-452-4240. October 28th through November 6th, see Merry Fairy Tales at the Bellevue Youth Theater. It's an irreverent look at classic fairy tales for the whole family. For tickets and more information, call 425-452-7155 or email byt@bellevuewa.gov. On October 28th from 7:30 to 9 p.m., come to Lewis Creek Park for a ranger-led night hike. Learn about nocturnal species that call Bellevue home. The event is free, but pre-registration is required. To register and for more information, call 425-452-4195. And October 29th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m., bring the kids ages 2 to 12 to the Great Pumpkin Hunt at the Northwest Arts Center. There will be treats, prizes, games, and entertainment, and the hunts will be staged by age groups. The cost is $15. That's our show featuring some of the reasons Bellevue is the city where you want to be. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you have feedback or questions, please email us anytime at btv@bellevuewa.gov. Also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up with our latest video content. I'm Robin Steele. Thanks for watching Lake to Lake.